Hello and welcome to Solo Playhouse. My name's Matt. In today's live stream, I'm playing more Tidal Blades 2. Tidal Blades 2, Chapter 14. I've been playing this game for a long time and I really like it. I think, about 4 chapters away from the end, but I'm not quite sure. I obviously don't want to delve too deep. I can't remember. I think there are 21 like chapters, but I don't think we play them all. In fact, I know we had a choice to go to one or the other, so we skipped one. So here we are at chapter 14. Now we have some stuff. We're trying to find a character called Diagon and Horn Eyes, who we met earlier on in the campaign. Oh, you can go and look at there's a playlist and you can watch the whole thing. Over the last, I don't know, year and a half I've been playing this. Anyway, we are trying to locate Horn Eyes, who's a bit of a dodgy dealer, because he knows where Diagon is. So we have some, I don't know if this is all going to be on here, but if I go to the main camera, you know what? I'm just going to read this to you, and I will zoom in a little bit. So, yeah, I'm going to move this around anyway. Oop, that's not right. Hold on. Excuse my messing around. This is off in the way. Okay, so we have this to read. Horn Eyes Penthouse. With eyes and skin still tingling from the wind of knives, you trudge out of the desert into an oasis of opulent residences. The sumptuous abodes are carved into the cliffs with stunning view of the ocean and fold. Lucrative business she's into, Dust observes. Aye, indeed, and Horns is one of the best, Cayman replies. Takes a skillful criminal to end up living amongst the elite. Dust looks around warily. The sooner we drop off these ill-gotten goods, the better. I know she's a friend, and there's no other way, but I don't like it. Friend may be a generous term, but there be more honor among us outcasts than you'd expect. Sagashi suddenly stops his absent-minded whistling. His tail whips up, blocking the path. Friends, not meaning to alarm you, but it looks like some unsavory types might have beat us to this meeting. The rest of you strain to see what the chameleon saw so easily with his goggles. Angler Blades watercrafts, Axel cries, hiding in the back entrance. What are they up to? Leaving the droska in the shade, you wind your way along the shore and climb up the steps to Horn Eye's penthouse. As you enter, you see the storm windows have been closed, shrouding the massive space in darkness. Horn Eyes, you there? Cayman shouts into the gloom. We got your wretched cargo. A single shadow moves away from the wall. I see you made it back from the fool's errand. I told Horn Eyes you'd get out alive. I think she has a soft spot for you, Croc. The figure, still speaking, steps out of the darkness, and you can finally see a large salamander with an acid-burned scar running down the side of his face. Slisk! Crowback bellows. You're working with Angler now? No matter, we'll put both of you in the Citadel's darkest cell for all your crimes. What have you done with Horn Eyes? Haven't you figured it out by now? Slisk taunts as a group of Angler Blades emerge from the shadows. We're all working together. Nothing like a criminal triad to overthrow a city in chaos. Slisk turns disdainfully away from you and speaks to his goons. All right, boys, grab these fools. We need to get them and Angler's gift out of here. The Angler Blades close menacingly around you. Behind them, you see more henchmen lifting a glowing purple sphere and carrying it toward the door. That's a power sphere, Echo cries. That orb contains enough energy to permanently damage the Citadel's power grid. Cayman bellows a war cry. A crossbow bolt whistles towards Slisk's head, but just as it reaches him, the lizard dodges impossibly quick. Electricity crackles around him. Cursed hypershield, grunts Cayman. Focus on the orb. Slisk is a coward. I bet he turns tail if we take his toy away. So, Horn Eyes betrayed you, making an alliance with Slisk and Angler to overthrow the city. Angler Blades are rolling a power sphere towards the exit. It could damage the Citadel energy grid if they escape with it. So, we are not using the round tracker. We have Angler Blades and Slisk, who is a boss, so Slisk has special cards. We will be using some status tokens. The D10 that you can see here is the power grid. More Angler Blades will spawn at certain times, which we will read. And this is the setup, but as you can see, I have already set it up here. So the idea of this chapter is we are trying to get the power sphere up here, and Slisk, who is here, is trying to move it that way. So I will explain how that happens. There's a bit more chat here, actually. Broken shell. I'm sorry all, Cayman grunts while the Angler Blade's drawing closer. Didn't think Horn Eyes would go as low as to ally yourself with these clownfish. It's no matter, Echo says. Focus on the power sphere for now. It's too dangerous to leave this room. Can we destroy it? Axel asks eagerly. Not with conventional weapons, the Bettelod answers. This place isn't short on unconventional weapons, Dust remarks, but what about that thing? She points to the giant automated harpoon at the far end of the room. Perhaps, Echo says thoughtfully. Sagashi, any insight? The chameleon focuses on the machine, turning a dial on his goggles to scan it. Yes, it might actually work, he says after a moment. This machine draws in massive spin, way too much for its size. If I were a betting lizard, I'd say it has Grido's signature all over it. Don't know how they got their hands on it, but connecting the sphere will likely shatter it right quick. Get ready then, Crobat cries, hefting his giant hook. The false blades are coming. So, we have the power sphere. The enemies are attempting to move the power sphere out of Horn Eye's penthouse through the main door. The heroes must disable the sphere by connecting it to the machine at the end of the room. So as I was saying, we've got to get it up here. They want to get it down there. Heroes and enemies may move the power sphere in a straight line in the direction of their choice by attacking it. So melee attacks move the spear equal to the damage, and ranged attacks move the spear equal to half the damage rounded up. The power sphere is not an enemy. The power sphere will move the full amount in attack or until it is blocked by an obstacle or opposing figure. Heroes and enemies may not move into or through the power sphere. The power sphere may pass through heroes' hexes when moved by a hero, including your own hex, and enemy hexes when moved by an enemy. Enemies will always move the power sphere as far to the left as possible, prioritizing hexes that are closest to the exit. Enemies will always target the power sphere if able to move it with an attack, prioritizing attacking it over heroes. So that's important. Enemies will always target the power sphere and not enemies. The power sphere does not block line of sight. So we also have Slisk, who is a boss. So Slisk is here. I will put his card up here while I read this. I'm just going to move this slightly. Okay. So, Slisk. He will, in this standard game, will roll not the mutant danger die, but just the normal danger die. because there's 2 of us. So this can activate multiple times per round. When he attacks, for each tide symbol he rolls, he will move down 2 spaces in the initiative. He will take another turn at his new initiative using the same card. Ah, I see. Hello, Genuine Comics. Yeah, this is one that was a Kickstarter, actually. And it took ages to come out, and I'm not sure if it ever got to retail. I think maybe it did. But yes, it's really good. It's lovely. It's a nice game. Sorry, so we'll move down and then take another turn. He will take another turn. If this is slowest on the initiative track and rolls a tide, it has no effect. He will not move down or take another turn. Cool. So he also has regeneration, which basically means when his health reaches 0, he will not take that turn unless he's taken it already. We place his initiative token on the leftmost space on the top of the initiative track, and we place his figure back on the starting position and his health at 15. So he will keep coming back, but we can stop him for 1 turn unless he's gone already. He's also territorial, so that means his main objective is to keep the heroes from connecting the Power Stone to the machine. If he cannot make an attack, he will stay in or move towards his starting position. And then the Angler Blades, so I'll show you their card as well. They all have green on. So the Angler Blades are surrounding Horn-Eye's penthouse. As soon as you defeat one, another runs in to take its place. We only have 1 Angler Blade because we're a 2-player. And they're relentless, which is a thing we've seen before. During the scenario, do not remove the initiative token of Angler Blades, even if all Angler Blades figures are removed from the board. At the end of their turn, if there are fewer Angler Blades than... if there are fewer Angler Blades on the map than their starting number, spawn 1 standard Angler Blade at the spawn point furthest from the Angler Blade. Spawn at point A if there are no Angler Blades. And we only have 1, so that means when we kill one, at the end of that round, a new one will spawn. So they're both going to be coming back onto the board. And our objective for this chapter is to disable the Power Stone by connecting it to the machine at narrative token A. And we'll fail if the Power Sphere moves onto the main door. The heroes lose. So if it moves onto this B token, there is no round tracker in the scenario, so it may take more than 12 rounds to complete. Also, we will fail if all heroes are knocked out. At the end of any hero's turn, if the Power Sphere is on narrative token A, read section 14.1. So the chapter will not be over if we do that. Hello everyone, please say hello and let me know how you're doing. It's very warm in London today. Very warm indeed. I think you can basically see everything, so yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. I will move their cards there. The boss operates slightly differently, but not too differently. Yeah, I think we are ready. So I've already chosen our persistent powers that we have on our deck. So Dust has Tri-Night Parry. Sorry for the, there's green. When you are attacked by an adjacent enemy, it loses 1 health for each attack it rolled, which can be useful. I like that one. It just takes off a little bit of health. And Crowbacks, which you can hardly see the card. Persistent power. when you lose health, gain a spirit, focus, or a shield. You may only gain one each once per round. And Crowback loses a lot of health. So I thought we would try that. Dust has another persistent power in her deck, and Crowback has 2 because he's upgraded a little bit. And I think we are pretty much ready to go. So if you don't know how to play this, how I play this game, there is a whole playlist of Genuine. I'm talking to you. Again, there is a whole playlist which is in the description below, should be. And you can go back and watch me work out how to play this as well. But bearing in mind this is basically a boss fight, but obviously we're not killing the boss. We're just trying to move this power stone. So what we do first is select initiative. I won't go too much on about this because, as I say, done it before. So we do want, I think one of the things we really want to do, Slisk on the initiative track. Oh, I can show you the initiative track. Oh, so nice to have this now. So this is the initiative track. So you can see at the moment Slisk is 1. Now, when we reveal a card, Slisk may move up initiative. But if we can get ahead of him, then he moves 3 to 4 range. So he can't get to this power stone yet, but we could whack it up a little bit. It might mean that it goes towards him, but he only does 2 to 3 damage with the roll of the normal enemy die. So if we can, I think it would be a good idea to whack it, hit the power stone and move it. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So we can do a chain attack. I'm not too worried about getting shields right now. We don't want to use our arch on chain because that just gives us health, and we are full health, obviously. Let's use dash then, because it moves us up 2 initiative. You can't really see that. It's difficult to see the 2 initiative. There you go. It moves us up 2 initiative. We can move 3, and we get a shell into our quantum reservoir, which is good for Dust because she can use them. So I will put that over here. That's the card we're going to use. And Crowback. Big old Crowback. He probably is going to go after. So I would quite like to get him moving as well. We could... Yeah, I think we'll use Behind My Shell, because Behind My Shell gets him 2 movement and a shield. And he could also potentially spend 2 spirit, which he does have, to give Dust and himself another shield. So we'll choose that for his initiative. So we've chosen our card, so then we look at the initiative track and we will draw. I can show you this as well. A card. Because Slisk is at the top. So Slisk draws this. So you can see here, it says this round, after Slisk attacks, move him to his starting position. So his initiative, you can just see there, is going up 1. Well, he's at the top already, so makes no difference. So I'll move him back. So we just need to remember after his first attack, he will move. Actually, we can put these here, can't we? Yeah. He will move back to his starting position. So Slisk is going up 1. We're just at the top. And then Dust, she's moving up 2. So she's going to go 1, 2. So she will go first, which is good. And then the Angler Blades, so we draw a card for them as well, which I will show you. And you can see there, they are moving up 1. So I'll move them up 1 on the initiative track. And they're going to do a 3 move, 3 attack. And then things will happen if they roll a tide symbol. That yellow symbol is Dominate, which is innate. Heroes at faster initiative attack at disadvantage. Ooh. That's annoying. So if we roll tide symbols, oh sorry, they're moving up what? Yeah, they're moving up 1 as well. So we're all up at the top. And then Crowback is moving up 1, so he will go last. So the Angler Blades are going to make it that we have disadvantage, which is annoying. And I guess that's for everything. So even when we... I guess that's for everything. It's an interesting power. Attack them at disadvantage. Okay. So now we can actually take our turns. So Dust is going first. So I think we will put this here. And we will, let me see if my bottom camera, I just need to move this a bit. So I want to get the, just make it a bit smaller. That's pretty good. So you can see here, I'm activating this middle row. So I'm going to get 2 shields. And I am going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. And I will also get a shell in my quantum reservoir. And then I'm just going to attack for 1. So I will roll 1 die. I'm going to put these over here. So I'll roll 1 die. Oh. So I'm not turning it. So I got 2 hits. So we do 2 damage. So we move the crystal 2. So I think we want to move it this way. So I think we'll move it up 1, 2. And that's the end of our turn. So now it is Slisk to go. So Slisk would move 4, and he'll only do that if he's able to attack. He wants to attack the power crystal first before us. But because he's got 4 movement now, he can't 1, 2, 3, 4 get to the crystal. He would actually attack everyone. So he could attack the crystal and us if he was next to us. So he would try to move next to the most he can, but he can't actually get to us. So he's not going to attack. And so he's unable to attack. So all heroes gain flat-footed. So we get these tokens. And we have to put them on our boards. So I will put this one on this. And we can't put one on here. So I believe when we can't place a token, we lose life, but I can't remember exactly. I think it's 2, but I will just check. Lose 2 health, yeah. So Crowback loses 2 health. Now, if Slisk could attack, they would roll a dice, but they can't, so they don't. So the only negative is we've taken those that flat-footed token and lost 2 life. But Slisk is not going to move. Obviously, we are going to need to get this thing past Slisk. So they're going to move soon. But I think that it's just basically gives us an opportunity to get going, which is good. So Slisk's turn is over. After Slisk attacks, move him to his starting position, but he won't do that. He's already on his starting position. So we go to the next one, which is the Angler Blade. So the Angler Blade is going to move 3 and attack 2. So it's just going to move towards us. So 1, 2, 3. The Angler Blade, they are not going for the power stone cube. Their sphere. They are just going for us. So it has moved 3. It can't attack. It doesn't roll. It would heal. No, only if it rolls a tide symbol. Yep. Okay, that's the end of their turn. And Crowback, it is his go. So he can move. He could actually get to the crystal. So let's do that. He's going to go here. And he gets 2 movement here. So he can do 4 movement. So we'll do this first. Oh, we'll do this one first. 2 movement. 1, 2. And then the other one, 3, 4. So he's next to the power sphere. And he gets 1 shield. And we can spend 2 spirit to give everyone a shield, but I don't think we'll do that because I want to keep hold of my spirit. Then we have stand fast, so we can either do a 2-chain attack or get 2 shields. So I will do the 2-chain attack, I think. Yeah, I will. Oh, it's persistent power. I didn't do this. When you lose health, gain one of those three. And he did lose health, so we will gain one spirit. So we will now do our attack, which is a 2 attack on the crystal, the power sphere. And we rolled 1 hit. This disadvantage thing. Surely it's disadvantage against the angler blades. It doesn't seem right that it would be disadvantage against something they're not even with. Dominate, you know? Yeah, I think that makes sense. So that's 1. I could spend a focus to move it another 1. But I don't think I will. I'm just going to move the crystal 1. And that's it. So that's Crowback's go. So we're at the end of the first round. So we begin again. So we will draw up to 4. Beg your pardon. And we will select initiative. Ooh, Swiftfoot. I don't need to... Actually, I could do with moving, getting a lot of movement, so we will do that. And Crowback will... He's quite close to the crystals, so I think... Well, I could do a 2 attack in range 3, so that would be half. Moves them up 2 in the initiative, which I quite like. So we'll try that. It's a persistent power as well. And the persistent power you can just read. After each attack, you may switch places with one non-boss target you damage. So that could be useful. Okay, so we've selected our initiative and our cards. Dust is moving up 2, but it's just staying the same. Slisk is moving up 2, so we'll go first. And when revealed, all enemies heal 2, including Slisk. So they haven't lost any health. So I'm confused now about enemies healing, whether they... Healing... May not exceed their starting health. Oh, may exceed. Oh, great. So enemies heal 2, so they both get 2 health. And then this is good because... Oh no, Dust has already gone. Yeah. The angler blades are moving down to 1, 2. And Crowback is moving up 1. So we're going before the angler blades at least. So Slisk is going. He's going to move for 3 and attack for 3. But 1, 2, 3. He cannot reach anyone again. So he can't attack. He's not going to move. But if unable to attack, unfortunately for us, if unable to attack, move the power sphere 2 towards the exit. So we're going to move it this way, 1, 2, because that's the way it can move 2 spaces. So that's Slisk's go. Dust. Okay. So Dust. Her shells will go into a quantum reservoir. And we will move 2, or 1, 2. And we could heal 2, but we can't. So we will attack. So we're attacking for 1, but we get an extra dice because of this. So we're rolling 2 dice. And we got 2 hits. We have our power, quantum reservoir power, boost focus on one of your rolls, max once per attack. So I will... Maybe I don't want to spend that. No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to move it 2. So it's going to move back 1, 2 up here. And then that's it. That's it for Dust. So now it's Crowback. Crowback is definitely moving. I think... Oh, he has a shell in his shield, so that goes to his quantum reservoir. I think we'll go here. And he can attack in range 3 for 2. But he has an extra dice as well, so we will be rolling 3 dice. So we're attacking the power sphere. Okay, we've done 2 damage, but I will spend my focus to make that 4. So ranged attacks are halved, so we can move it to 1, 2. Then we can get 2 shells into our shield. Yeah. Okay, so I know that Slisk is going to attack next round, but at least we are getting it quite far up the... It's going to move back, but we're getting it quite far, you know? Then I think we're done. Yes. So then the angler blade is going to move. So it's moving 3 and will attack for 4. So it can get to Dust. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And it will attack Dust for 4. So it will roll... Oh, hold on. I think this one should be a mutant. Which is bad news. Yes, it should be. So I will put a mutant symbol on it. So it's going to roll the mutant dice, which I'll show you. So it rolls this dice, and it gets an extra 2, so that's 6. And it's rolled a tide symbol. So when it rolls a tide symbol in this round, 2 damage on a target within range 5, but on a new target. So it will hit Crowback. So 6 to Dust, which is bad news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you are attacked by an adjacent enemy, yep, it loses health for each attack it rolled, and it rolled 2, so it does lose 2 health at least. So this will also attack Crowback because they're within 5. So Crowback takes 2 damage, but he has 2 shell shields, so he will just discard 1. Ooh. Nasty Angler Blade. So that is the Angler Blade's turn. So on to the next round, round 3, but we're not really counting the rounds. So I wonder, I think Crowback is the one who could do with potentially moving to get to the power sphere, but it's quite likely it will move. I have a feeling Slisk is... I might play my Arch on Chain of Spirals because I can move up 2 with it. And it adds 2 dice to an attack. And also we activate 2 lanes with this dice. So it's quite useful, gives us quite a lot of powerful things. So I think I'll use that now just because I want to... I have enough spirit that I can move towards the crystal wherever it may be. Probably towards us. So that is Crowback. Then Dust. Again, it would be quite nice if she moved up. She doesn't have a lot of attack on her board though. Ooh, this is where you may remove a status from your Nexus grid. If you do, gain spirit. But we go down 1. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue this turn. I could be wrong. Let's try that. So, what's Slisk doing? Slisk isn't moving in initiative. All heroes in range 4 gain a stun. Neither of us are. So Dust is moving down 1. Crowback is going to move up 2, so he will be going first, unless the Angler Blades do something crazy. And the Angler Blades are going down 1. Ooh, that's good. Okay. So Crowback is going first. I actually didn't think this would happen. I think we need to do an attack. So I think I'm actually... Oh, the shell goes here. I think I'm going to put this here. So we can add 2 dice to this ranged attack, but I need to move. So I'm going to spend 1 spirit to move him 1. And now we're in 1, 2, 3, in range 3. So I will roll 4 dice. So I'm going to roll these 4 dice. Not great. No, not great. So we've done 2 damage. There's nothing I can really do about that. So it's rounded down to 1. So we'll move the crystal 1. Not exactly what I hoped for. Oh, hold on. We activate both lanes, so I can get 2 shells and move 2. So I will do that. At least that helps a little bit. Because of the arch and chain of spirals, we activate both lines that it occupies. Okay, so Crowback's gone. So now it is Slisk. So they're going to move 3, and they can actually attack both of us, which is annoying. I should have looked at that. 1, 2, 3. So they can go in the center here. And they can attack for 3, everyone. So they will just roll a normal dice. And they've rolled a tide symbol. So they will attack for 3. So Crowback takes 1 damage. We've lost health, so we gain something. So I'll gain 1 focus. The crystal can move 3, so it will move as much as possible. 1, 2, 3. And they have rolled a tide symbol. So Slisk moves down the initiative track by 2. 1, 2. So he's going to go again. Okay. And now it's Dust's go. So come on, Dust. Let's get this. Let's whack this. So I'm going to play here. Across here. So I can get 1 movement from the dash. And 1 into my quantum reservoir. And then I will get 1 spirit from bitter determination. And we can remove a status token from our Nexus grid. So I will remove this dash. Oh, I could have done that before, actually. So I can use this to move the full amount up to the crystal. And then I will attack. This is a 4 chain attack. And actually, I will use this to add another roll to it. So I'm rolling 5. Yeah, so I'm going to roll 5 dice. Let's see what I can roll with this. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I will boost it with... I can do this with my quantum reservoir. So I'll spend 1 to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to hit it for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you know what? I'm going to boost it another one. To do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Oh. You know, if I hit it again, I don't see any reason I can do this. I'm sure I can do this. Let me check boosting. If this is wrong, any number of free actions anytime, spend a focus. Boost all focus symbols on one attack die. Yeah. So I can. So it has reached A. So I think that's right. At the end of any hero's turn, if the power sphere is on narrative token A, read section 14.1. So we're not right at the end of the turn. So we've done all of this. Yeah, so this line is completed. So I remove all these cards and put them into discard, and this has been used. So I'll turn that to used. And then I can discard any cards that I have. I will discard Sturdy Defense and draw up to the 4. And now I have got the crystal there. So we read 14.1. So this says, with a final heave, the Tidal Blades slide the power sphere into an alcove on the giant automated ballista. Now the delicate parts, Sagashi says. With expert hands, he connects the wires to the sphere, which starts vibrating intensely. Second later, it shatters and falls into the sea. We've done it, Echo says jubilantly. You've done it indeed, says a raspy voice behind you. Pesky blades, always showing up at the wrong time. With a sudden flash, the 3 pedestals light up, and atop one of them you see the hulking mutant shape of Horn Eyes. Her arms are raised, and you realise with horror that she has micronic bombs in each hand. New components, Horn Eyes, boss. So, we need to find Horn Eyes. And I don't know where she is. Maybe in here. Don't think so though. No. Oh, here we are. So here is Horn Eyes. And we need to find bomb tokens. They'll never go back in the same, will they? So we have bomb tokens. Ten bomb tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't like the sound of this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Horn Eyes, we had a deal, Cayman shouts. You and I go back a long way. Just tell us where the rogue Bettelog is and we'll go easy on you. Ha! Is that meant to scare me? I made you, you stupid croc. Think the Citadel would all be cozying up to your thick hide if it wasn't for my contacts in the tournament? Slisk. Let's finish these arrogant blades once and for all. But there is no response from the vicious lizard. I told you he was a coward, shouts Cayman. No matter, I'll crush you myself, Horn Eyes cries as she flings bombs towards you with her hooks. So we remove Slisk from the map. And we set up Horn Eyes and add her figure on the map as shown. So Horn Eyes is... I might put her on a stand, actually, because it's quite a big token. And you've seen the one. So she goes here. Place a bomb adjacent to each of the two heroes closest to Horn Eyes. Okay, so we'll place one there and one there. These are the bomb tokens. Boop, boop, boop. So Slisk goes out. And we need to find Horn Eyes cards. She is a boss, so they will be... Here she is. And she should have cards. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I can put those back in there, can't I? So they have health 10 times the number of players. So she'll have 20 health. And it says, set up Horn Eyes, place a bomb adjacent in a 4-player game. No, the Angler Blades still have Relentless and will continue to spawn. Well, we haven't even done any damage. Oh, we did a couple of damage. Horn Eyes is a boss and rolls the mutant danger die. Horn Eyes teleports between 3 pedestals. Her maneuvers show if she will move to the next pedestal in clockwise or anti-clockwise. If a figure is in her destination, move it to an adjacent hex. Horn Eyes throws bombs with her throw bomb ability. When activated, place 1 bomb adjacent to the closest hero. Place the bomb between Horn Eyes and the hero if possible. A bomb detonates if a hero or enemy moves into the bomb's hex, or if one of her cards triggers it. When detonated, bombs deal 3 damage to all adjacent figures except Horn Eyes. Players may interact with bombs to move them 1 hex. Angler Blades will not move onto a bomb. And if Cayman is being played, which he isn't, objective, defeat Horn Eyes. So now we have to defeat Horn Eyes. Let's just have a look at that card. So they have armor, they have bombs, and they have innate reach. No disadvantage for attacking adjacent targets. You can see here they're basic, so they're going to attack for 3 to 5, but they will roll this danger die as well. And their range is 0 to 3. And they'll do 1 damage. I think their bombs are more of a threat, basically. Starting initiative 3, so we need to actually find their initiative token as well. I love this initiative system, but finding initiative tokens is a bit of a pain. But I make it worse for myself with like not really looking in an efficient manner, you know? I got these little trays which are great, but looking for these initiative tokens is never going to be great. Oh, there she is. So, yes, 3, which is exactly where Slisk was. I presume we will fight Slisk again. Perhaps? Though I don't know, because their attack cards were very specific. So this can be removed, I'm guessing. So this is gone as well, because we destroyed it. So let's see. I'm warm. So that was Dust's go. So it is Horn Eyes to go. No, but they won't go this turn, I believe. So it's actually going to be Angler Blades to go. They're going to move 4 and attack 3, so they can get to Dust again, who has no shields. So they're going to attack for 3. They're going to roll the mutant dice, which I left on screen. And it adds 1 attack. So that is 4. So 4 damage to Dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. She gets a wound. So I will put a wound on this movement. And they didn't roll a tide symbol. So that is the end of their turn. So we're going to the next round. So let's see. Draw up cards. What can Crowback do? Crowback can 1, 2, 3, 4 get to Horn Eyes. So I think we will chain an attack. I can. I need some movement. One, 2, 3, 4. I think if Horn Eyes goes first, they move. Potentially. That's going to be one of the problems. But he does have a ranged attack of 3. I think I'll risk it with... No, I won't. I will play Never Say Die. So that moves him up 1 in the initiative and gives him 2 movement. For Dust, we don't have much on our grid. We have some spirit to move. We could move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could also attack, but 2 in initiative. It could just set up. Oh, could get some health. Health move. Yeah, let's do that then. Let's use our arch on Chain of Creation. So Crowback's moving up 1, stays the same. Dust is also moving up 1. Horn Eyes is moving up 1 and has revealed Vacuum. Move Horn Eyes counterclockwise. So they're actually moving here, which is annoying. All heroes in range 5 move 5 towards the exit starting space. Okay, this is going to be the thing. They're going to try and move us away. Horn Eyes is going to attack for 4 for all in range 2. They're armoured, so they would take 1 less damage per attack. And if they rolled a tide, they would throw 2 bombs. If unable to attack, detonate all bombs. So detonating bombs, what damage do they do? I think it was 3. When detonating bombs deal 3 damage to all adjacent figures, except Horn Eyes. Okay, so that's interesting. So we need to be away from these bombs, which we're both before that, so that's good. We can do that. So Crowback to go first. I'm going to do my free action where I can pick up things. I'll pick up a fruit. And I think I will play here. Yeah, I'm going to play here. And I'm going to move 2, 1, 2, and get a shield. And then I'm going to use my spirit to move another 2, 1, 2. And attack the angler blade. And I'm going to do that with a 2 attack. I'm going to also get 2 spirit back. And I'm going to attack for 2. Now, because I'm next to Dust, we are both next to the angler blade, we get advantage in a 2-player game. So if I roll the tide symbol, that will add to my attack. I got 1 and a tide symbol, so that's 2. And I will spend a focus to add another one, so that's 3. So we do 3 damage to the angler blade. 1, 2, 3. So it's down to 10 health. And I've activated this line, so we don't clear these. It's only if you activate the line, you clean them. We could spend 2 spirit to also get all heroes in range to gain a shield, but I don't think I'll. Do you know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to spend the 2 spirit to give me and Dust a shield. And then I'm going to spend my 3 shields to gain a spirit and a focus. And that's the end of my turn. So Dust is going next. She has her arch on chain. Ooh, so we're going to heal. We don't have any attack. Dust needs to get away from this bomb. So we'll go here. And we will activate both rolls because it's an arch on chain. Let me show you that. Well, let me show you the card, actually. So, yeah. 3 health, 4 in range. When placed, you may put a card from your discard onto your Nexus grid. Oh, right, okay. It's slightly different, this one. Sorry. Forgot that. You may put a card from your discard onto your Nexus grid. That's interesting, actually. Yeah, I'm going to put Trinite. No, because that will clear this row. I'm going to put Trinite Parry here. Right, so 3 health to everyone within range 4. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So Crowback's back up to full health. And then we are going to move 2. I'm going to move this way. 1, 2. And I'm going to spend 1 spirit to heal another 2. 1, 2. So we won't get another wound if we lose health and move down there. Move off this track again. Okay. Nice. So now, beg your pardon, Horn Eyes is going. So they would attack for 4, all in range 2, but there's no one in range. So if unable to attack, detonate all bombs. So these will detonate and they don't do any damage. because no one's in range. So that's Horn Eyes go. And now the Angler Blades will go. So they're next to Crowback. So let me just, sometimes it's good to check. So, if the enemy can make an attack this turn, it will determine who to target and where to move using this criteria. Most targets, not available. Best advantage, not available. Proximity will move to closest target. So it will attack Crowback for 3, but it will roll a danger die. It gets 2 shells, tides. So it will do the 3 damage to Crowback. He's got 2 shells, so just 1 will get through. When you lose health, gain one of the 3 things. So I will gain spirit. And it will retreat twice and heal twice, which is annoying. So it's going to go back up to 14 health. And it will move 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Actually, it's moving 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's moving right off there. Okie dokie. That's the end of the round. So we draw a new card. And let's see what we can do. I mean, I really want to do some damage to this. We've got to get in there, really. So for Crowback, let's do Defensive Spirit. Keeps him up at the top, gets him move 3. And for Dust, I think we'll do Recharge. So Crowback moves 1, doesn't change anything. Dust can move up 1 or 2, so let's put her first. Horn Eyes, when revealed, move Horn Eyes clockwise, so she's moving back here. If there are 3 or more bombs, they detonate. Otherwise, throw a bomb. So just to clarify, when activated, place 1 bomb adjacent to the closest hero, and it has to be in between us, so it will go there. And her attack this time is attack 3 for all in range 3. And she's armoured for 2. If she rolls a tide, if there are 3 or more bombs, they detonate. No. I think I've got to get in there, really. Especially Crowback. And Crowback can get there. So we're going to do some damage to her this time, even though she's got 2 armour. And then the Angler Blades are going up 2. And it's attacking for 3, all in range, but it's moving 4, so it's not going to get back. Okay, so Dust to go. What's Dust going to do? Excuse me. So I think... Oh, that That bomb is annoying. I need to get some attack cards going. I think I will get... Oh. Yeah, this is difficult, actually. I think I'm just going to go in the middle. And I'm going to move 2, 1, 2. And then I'm going to get 2 spirit. And then I'm going to heal for 3, range 4. When placed, we may put a card from our discard onto our Nexus grid. I think I will. I think I'm going to put Bitter Determination. Here. And we're going to heal 3, 1, 2, 3. Crowback's back up to full health. And that's their turn. So these cards are cleared out because we activated that row. And we can discard cards, but I think actually I'll keep them. So that's Dust's go. Crowback. I think we're going to do this. I kind of wish I hadn't played this now. Okay, I'm going to move 3, 1, 2, 3. And then use this to move the extra one, 4. And I will get a shield. And then I will do a 2-chain attack. Which is a bit boring, but better than nothing. And I'll spend that spirit to make this a 3 hit. That's really bad because they've got 2 armor. So we just do 1 damage. And then I will spend 2 spirit to use this power. All heroes in range 2 gain a shield. And that's the end of their turn. So these come off. And we can discard cards. I don't think I'll discard those. And that's the end of Crowback's go. So now Horn Eyes is going. 3 damage, range 3, all. So... 2 tide symbols. So it's just a 3 damage to both of them. Crowback has 2 shells, so he takes 1 damage. Dust has 1, so he takes 2. If there are 3 or more bombs, they detonate. No. So they have attacked, so that's the end of their turn. So now the Angler's Blade is going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And can't attack. So that's the end of that round. Okay, just give me a mo. I'm just going to be right back in a sec. Hello, hello, hello. So next round. I need to start doing damage to Horn Eyes. And I'm just worried that they're going to move again, but what can I do? Full movement. Ooh, that could be quite useful. I'm going to get the full movement because I do have an attack here for Dust. Crowback is very close, so I want to do maximum damage. So I'll do Exacting Blade. So Dust is moving up, Crowback is moving up, so it's first at the moment. Horn Eyes, when revealed, move Horn Eyes counterclockwise. All heroes adjacent to a bond gain drain. No one is, so counterclockwise, moving there. This time it's going to do a 4 attack to all in range 2. Armor 2 again. Okay, and the Angler Blade, there's only been 1, is moving 3 and attacking 4, so it's still not going to reach us. Okay, so Crowback to go first. Oh, come on. Out of range. can move 2, but I have no spirit. We've kind of got to get right in the center, haven't we? Oh, actually, I can reach it with my ranged attack, so... No, I can't. Oh, I have done one of these. Boost 2 or more dice with focus on one attack. I definitely did that once. Okay, I'm going to put it here. And I'm just going to get 2 spirit and 2 shields. And I will spend the 2 spirit to move 1, 2. So I know I'm going to get attacked, but I've got shields. And I'm in position now to do some damage. Actually, yeah, there was no way I could move and get in position. So that's Crowback. So Dust can move 4. Oh yeah, Crowback. Dust can get there. So I'm going to play here. And I'm going to get another into my Quantum Reservoir. I'm actually going to spend 3 of that right now to do a free action, heal 2. Any hero. So she's going to move forward 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she will spend 2 spirit to do another 2. 1, 2. So she's next 2. And then we will get 1 focus. And we will attack for 4. Oh, and we've done moving target once. We've definitely moved 5. So I'll spend... Oh, this is... Yeah, I'll spend the spirit to activate one of these, which is 3. So I've done 3 damage, which is reduced to 1. Oh, we need better rolls than that. And we've activated this row. I was hoping that was going to do a lot of damage. So we can discard. So I will discard Flowing Sequence and draw 2. Okay. So that's Dust gone. Now Horn Eyes is going to go 4 damage to all within range 2. So it's just Dust. So they are attacking for 4. And they do another one for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they've rolled a Tide. Bombs deal 1 damage to all adjacent figures. And then bomb. Oh, right. So she's throwing another bomb to the closest. So that will be Dust. So it will be here. And then the Angler Blade is moving 3. 1, 2, 3. And cannot attack anyone. Not in range 2. So moving on again. So now, wherever... Oh, I have drawn my wound. So I will put it here, and I will draw another card. So what are we going to do? We could chain an attack and move to spinning hook. Yeah, I think that's the best. Dust. Oh, she needs movement again. Unfortunately, I don't have any movement. But we can get some spirit from here. Let's... If we get this range 3 attack, we can probably attack. It just moves us down in the initiative. Crowback moves down 1. Dust moves down 1. Horn Eyes is moving up 2, so we'll move first. And Angler Blade is going down 1. Okay, when revealed, move Horn Eyes counterclockwise. So here, all heroes adjacent to a bomb gain flat-footed. So that's Dust, unfortunately. And she cannot do that, so she loses 2 life. 1, 2. Doesn't get a wound this time because she's already got one. Always armoured for 2. Yeah, so Horn Eyes is going 3 attack, everyone within range 3, which is Crowback. So they'll roll again, and it's up to 5. So Crowback has 2 shields, so we'll take 3 damage. So that's Horn Eyes. Then Crowback is going. Right, what are we going to do? Let's do this. So move 1, 2 with this one. Then get a spirit. And we're also going to use this. So this bottle fumes means we automatically gain advantage. His other one, I've forgotten. Teleport. Oh! Place your hero adjacent to another hero. Yeah, so we've got advantage on this, so we're going to roll 4 dice. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have any spirit we can use, but that's fine. So we do 5 damage, reduced to 2, so we do 3 damage. 3. Down to 15. Getting there. Oh, we have advantage though, so it's actually +2 because we've got 2 tide symbols. So it is 5 damage, that's good. Yeah, we can't do anything else. So that's Crowback's turn. Well done, Crowback. Now it's Dust. So Dust is going to move 1. Yeah, definitely move 1. Yeah, let's go here. And we will get the 2 spirits. We will get another into our quantum reservoir. We're going to attack in range 3. We're not quite in range 3, so we will spend 1 spirit to move here. And we will spend another spirit because launched assault. If we spend one spirit, this attack gains 1 dice. So we are rolling 5 dice in total. And I wish we had folk. Well, we do have our special quantum reserve power. Okay, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we can spend one of our shells to boost one of our dice. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's reduced to 5. So we do 5 damage to Horn Eyes. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 13 reduced to 8. Let's do it that way. So that's good. And now the Angler's Blade go next. They're moving 3. So they won't go over a bomb. So 1, 2, 3. Okie dokie. Next round, so we get another card each. Ooh. I cannot. Ooh, this is a good card for Dust. So it's just a 1 chain attack, but if we spend 2 spirit, this attack gains +1 dice for each shell in our quantum reservoir. And we have 2 shells in our quantum reservoir, but at the moment we're not having a great chained attack. I think we could do... I don't know if Horn Eyes is going to move down very much. We'll therefore go first, but I think we can absorb the attack. So I'm going to do Synchronized Shields. And for Crowback... Wow. I think we'll do a big chained attack if possible. Yeah, if possible. Careful strike. Okay, so Horn Eyes isn't moving in initiative. When revealed, move Horn Eyes clockwise. So there. And throw a bomb at all heroes. So 1 there and 1 there, which is annoying. Because they're blocking, there's only 1 space. I think we might have to go through a bomb, honestly. And it's a 4 damage, all enemies within range 2, just armoured, not armoured 2 this time. It does say though, if they roll a shell, a tide symbol, and there are 3 or more bombs, they detonate. Yeah. So it will be quite good to get on this side, but I just don't think we've got enough movement to do that. Let's see. So Horn Eyes isn't moving. Crowback is moving down 1 initiative. Dust isn't moving in initiative. And we need to shuffle the Angler Blades cards. and they are going down 1 in initiative. So we're not going to have a chance to stop these bombs if they roll a tide symbol. So 4 damage. There are a lot of tide symbols on this dice. Look. 4 damage to all within range 2. So actually Crowback's not being hit by this, it's just poor old Dust. And they rolled 2 tide symbols. So that will be 4 damage to her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if there are 3 or more bombs, they detonate. So this bomb will detonate and do 3 damage to Crowback. He has a shell, so takes 2. This one will detonate and do 3 damage to Dust. 1, 2, 3. And that one detonates and doesn't hurt anyone. So actually that's quite good because they've moved out of the way even though we've taken some damage. And that's that. So now it's Dust to go. So let's do this. So we will get these 2 spirits, and then we will spend 1 spirit to give this attack +1 in range 3. We also get 1 in our quantum reservoir. So we're going to attack for 4. 4 dice. And we rolled 3. So that is 3 damage, so it goes down to 2 because of the armor. 1, 2. And then we'll do this chained attack. So we get 1 shell in our shield. And if we spend 1 spirit, each other hero in range 2 gets 1 as well. I don't think I need to do that. I think Crowback's fine. And I want to keep spirit, so I will. So we'll just do a 2 attack. And we do 2 damage, so it's reduced down to 1. We should add some focus. Right, so Crowback to go. So I think we're not going to be able to do quite the attack that I hoped, but still be able to do something. So we'll get 2 spirits from this row. Then I will spend 2 spirit to move 2. 1, 2. And we'll actually get a shell in our shield, another spirit, and we will do a 4 attack with advantage. So we actually do 4 damage, which is reduced to 3. 1, 2, 3 because of the armor. And yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything else. But we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Nearly there. So then the angler blades are going to move, and they're going 1, 2, 3 to attack Dust, and they're attacking for 3. Goes up to 4. She has 1 shield, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, and she gets another wound. So I will put it here. So that's the end of the round. So draw cards again. Right, we need to take this Horn Eyes out. Oh, I've got 5 cards. I've got 5. Weird. Okie dokie. So let us do something. Let's do Always Ready for Dust. So that will not change her initiative. But she has options with that. And then, oh, let's play Dash or Smash for Crowback and hope he can take her out on the first go. So, initiative. So when we do this, we actually... Oh, they're going down too. Wow. We shuffle these up. So shuffle them this way. When revealed, move Horn Eyes counterclockwise. So they'll go there. All heroes adjacent to a bomb gain drain. There are no heroes next to a bomb. And we won't look at their attack because I'm hoping to kill them. They do have armoured, but only 1. Dust is staying the same. Crowback is going up 3. And the Angler Blade is going up 2. Interesting. So it's Dust, Crowback to go first. So I'm going to go here. And I can move 2, 1, 2. That was with spirits. Beg your pardon. Then I get 1 spirit from the middle one. I get 1 shield. And I'm going to do a chained attack of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm rolling these dice. So if I don't take her out... So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, reduced to 5 by her armor. She's only got 2 life left. So she is taken out. Let me just check. At the end of the round, if Horn Eyes is defeated. Yeah, okay. So she is defeated. We lose these cards from this row. And we can discard cards, but I won't do that because there's no point. That's Crowback's go. Then Dust. So Dust, they're going to move 4. So I think I will just do a big attack. So I'll do this. I will get 1 into my Quantum Reservoir. I will get a shield. I will do a chained attack of 5 on the Angler Blade. Oh, wow. And I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to that Angler's Blade. All of a sudden. Down to 4. It doesn't have any shields. I do get disadvantage, though, because of its thing. So it's actually 2 less. And then I will do 1 move away because I don't want to have disadvantage. And I will attack it again for 3. Actually, I can spend 1 spirit to attack it for 4. So we will roll 4. Oops. And we've done 2 damage to it. 1, 2. But yeah, I do have disadvantage, so it doesn't kill it. That's the end of my go. So the Angler's Blade will move to me and do a 3 attack. I can't believe I never killed this one. And it's up to 5, so 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually quite close to dying with dust. And that is the end of the round. So when we get to the end of the round, Horn Eyes is defeated. Through the smoke and blasts of the bombs, you press your attack and finally knock Horn Eyes from her platform. She lays on the floor, gasping in pain. You must tell us where the rogue Betalod is, Echo pleads. All of Navari may be in danger. Through rattle breaths, Horn Eyes responds, Oh, Navari is the most certainly in danger, little one. Oh, more than you know. But the Betalod is only one piece of the puzzle. The stability of this city is hanging by a thread. She looks towards the door, watching the last of Angler Blades fleeing towards watercraft below. We finally had it. The technical mastery of Angler, the cold, immoral, perhaps, effectiveness of Slisk, and my beautiful network. Together we had a real chance at liberating Navari. Liberating, Dust retorts. You're going to plunge the city into chaos and violence. Is that really your dream? Oh, I'm thirsty. Horn Eyes turns, and dangling mass of eyes towards her. You think me a monster, but look at yourself. The Citadel has become afraid of change. It walls up anything that confronts the leadership. Bans any device it cannot produce itself. But we failed. Slisk doesn't have the guts, and Angler is too self-absorbed. No, only I could organize. She coughs and wheezes. You can see the Angler draining from her. Anger draining from her, replaced by sadness. You're right, Kai. We had a deal, and we outcasts should honor that. It's probably too late to stop Diagon now, but make haste, little Blades, and you may yet catch a glimpse of him before you perish. He's in the cliff-top mines above Angler's Cove. Scenario bonus. It wasn't easy, but you finally uncovered Master Diagon's location. All heroes gain 9 XP and 3 fame. If you loot, you raid the hideout and find a variety of dice as each hero draws 2 items from the desert market bag and keeps 1. Each hero may trim 1 action card from their deck. Complete all end of scenario steps. Okay, so I am going to do this off camera because I'm running out of time. But I will do all this off camera, and then we are going to chapter 15. There is no respite. We're going into the next chapter. And there are still mysteries to this. So, yes, there we go. We defeated them. I mean, I think it was quite good that we did that first part very quickly. But that was a nice one, a nice 2-part to that. They're good at adding some variety into it. Yeah, and I still really enjoy it. The fact that I'm still playing it says a lot, I think. I enjoy the lightness. I'm looking at Lands of Evershade at the moment. I keep thinking I want to get in on a late pledge, but I'm going to take my time to decide about that. But this is still the card system I still really like. I really like it, and I'm having lots of fun. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.